Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new. I'm Jenna, and today I will be showing you how I do my makeup for like a cheer event or a football game. So let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we want to prep our skin for our makeup. So just to do that really fast, I'm going to pull these little wispies off my face because I don't want to get makeup in my hair. And then before I start, I like to take a little cotton round here and wipe my face off with my favorite toner, which is this Mamonde Hydrating Beauty Water in Flower Rose. And I just like to take a little bit of this to wipe off my skin, just to get any little dirt off from the day. Just take this. I have my mirror right behind my camera. Even like in my eyebrows and in the crevices of my nose, and get all of that grossness off. Throw that away. Now next I'm just gonna fan my face really fast, get to dry, and then I am going to go in with my favorite primer at the moment, which is the e.l.f. Beauty Poreless Face Primer. This is very much a dupe to the new Benefit. Let me see if I have a bottle of it. I do not have a bottle of it, but it is the new primer from Benefit. It comes in like a little pink tube. I thought I had a little tube of it somewhere. Guess I don't. So I'm just gonna take about 2 pumps of this and get that into my skin. I always start on my cheeks, the biggest areas of your face, and move up to my forehead with whatever's left on my hands. It's just what I like to do. You know, you put it on however you want to put it on. Get it right under the eyes. Okay. Now we are ready for foundation. So I use the Tarte Multitasking Foundation Found Sealer. I am the shade 22S Light Sand, and I really like this because the pump is retractable, so it goes down and it comes back up, which is really nice for travel. So then I'm going to take about 2-ish pumps and my trusty beauty blender. I like a beauty blender because it blends it out to look a little airbrushed, which is just my personal preference. You can, you know, go ahead and use a foundation brush, or really anything to apply it, your fingers, whatever you want to use. So I like to just kind of put a couple dots like that on my face. I feel like it spreads the product out a lot better. And then I'm going to blend this in. Alright, so my foundation is on. I do not put it on my eyelids just because I use a MAC paint pot on my lids, and I find that if I don't put foundation on my lids and I only use the paint pot on my lids, that it works a little bit better for me. Next is concealer. So I use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light Sand. I think the same color as my foundation. Yes, it is. Alright, so I just take 3 dots under each eye, just like that. A dot on my chin, a dot on my nose, and a dot like kind of right here on my nose. It's just how I do it. And then I have one of the little like concealer beauty blenders. It used to be green, it's that color. I just have to clean it. I try to clean my beauty blenders and stuff once a week just to get everything off of them. I don't wear makeup every single day. I try to only wear makeup like every other day, every 2 days, just depending on how my skin looks for the day. All right. And I find that these little beauty blenders can really get into like the crevices of my eyes and stuff and really blend it out versus like the tip of this can. I find this is a little bit easier, and I blend it a little bit up my nose just to get it everywhere. Just like that. And now to set this face, I use Airspun. It is the Airspun Original Formula loose face powder. This is the color Honey Beige. I also use the color, I think this is just their translucent one, but I use this one. It seems to have a little bit of a pink undertone, and it looks a little bit better with my skin. So I just open that. If you have used Airspun, you know it gets everywhere. And then I'm just going to take one of these. This is one of the microfiber sponges. Excuse the fact that it has powder literally all over it. So I take this and I dip it in the powder, and that's what I set my under eyes and stuff with. And I pat it in there versus rubbing it. I find that it gives me better coverage and makes my makeup last longer. And then I set my chin. You can set whatever parts of your face you want. These are just the parts that I find crease fastest for me. And my forehead a little bit. There we go. Okay. Powder all over me. It gets everywhere. My brush roll has powder all over it. My hands, everything. Alright, so now that my face has been sitting for a few minutes, I'm just going to dust off this powder, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so now I've dusted off the powder, as you can see. And the next step that I like to do is I like to take some pressed powder. Ooh, see it? There we go. So this is the IT Bye Bye Pores Illumination. This is just their translucent pressed powder. I really like it. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I'll just take my powder brush and kind of dust this in the areas where I didn't set my face, but I still want it to be like matte and not move. Next, we are going to bronze, and I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is the color Medium Warm Bronze, I believe. I don't know, this is what it looks like. I hit pan on it. And then I just take an IT Cosmetics powder brush, and I apply it. This is one of their Jade Collection brushes. I really like it. Alright, bronzer on. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, put on some eyebrows, and I'll be right back. So brows on, I've got blush on now. You saw me do my bronzer on camera. Well, I guess it was all on camera. So for my blush, I use this NYX Land of Lollies blush in the color Lollipop Hop. I got this in their advent calendar at Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love that advent calendar. I've done it for 2 years in a row now. Totally worth the price. Then for brows, I used the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. I like this tiny one. Again, it is a dupe of the Benefit, their little brow one. I don't remember what it's called. I had one on hand. I don't know where it is though. And then for brow gel, I use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I really like this. It keeps my brows in place all day. It is super awesome. So now we're going to move on to my eyes. So for football games or performances or school, when we wear our uniforms to school, I really just try to keep my makeup super basic, super simple, natural looking. But we all know when we say natural looking makeup, it doesn't really look that natural. Everybody knows you're wearing makeup. So there are a couple different palettes I like to use. The first one is this Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. I really like this one. This is what the inside looks like. It's just, 9 colors. Perfect for traveling. Fits very well in my makeup bag. The other one I like, let me grab it, is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. This has like 54 colors or something like that. I don't know, lots of colors, but those are really the two palettes I like to stick to just because they've got lots of neutrals, a few shimmers to put across the lid, some foil shadows, all that fun sort of stuff. So I'm going to show you how I do my eyes now. So first things first, I gotta get my paint pot. So I use the MAC Paint Pot. All right, in the color Soft Ochre. I find this goes best with my skin tone. It's got a yellow undertone, and I very much enjoy this one. I put it on with a concealer brush, or I really like this brush that I got. It is by Farrah. I don't know. It came in my Ipsy box. I really like it. Okay. A little goes a long way with this stuff. And I kind of just pat it on the lid a little bit. If I need to rub it, I can. Blend it out into the foundation because it actually matches very well with my foundation. Get it right under the brow there. And just kind of blend it in. Alright, just like that. And I have a little makeup wipe here. I try to wipe off all my brushes right after I use them. I clean them at the end of the week, except for eye brushes. I try to clean those every time I wear makeup, like when I get home from practice or something, just so that I can keep them fairly clean and I'm not like passing colors or mixing too many colors together. All right, so today I'm going to go in with my Natural Lust palette from Too Faced, and I'm just going to take a small little brush, like, ooh, a little bit of powder coming off of it. Like this one. So now I'm going to take this color called DM Me, sorry, right there, that one, DM Me, sorry, it's upside down, and just blend this into my outer V like this. Again, very soft, very natural. I have a little bit of fallout here. Just grab my powder brush, dust that off. Next, I am going to take a brush of similar size, just a tiny, tiny bit smaller. This one by BH. And dip into this color called Spank Me over here. Right there. That color, the brown above the black. And I'm going to also put that in my outer V just a little bit, just to deepen it up just a tiny bit. And I'm just going to bring it into my crease a bit. There we go. Just like that. Next, I am going to take, oh my goodness, a blending brush. I love BH's blending brushes. I have this one. It is the number 10. And I am going to take a color called Afternoon Delight right here and use that to blend everything together. Just to kind of lighten it up a bit and make it a little bit more brown neutral. We like to really stick with neutral tones. It just makes the eye color pop. All right, now that I am done with that, I am going to take this flat brush, also by Farrah. I love these handles. And I am going to apply a shimmer shade. I'm actually not going to use one from this palette. I'm going to use my Too Faced Erica Jane Collection Pretty Mess palette. I love this one. I love the pans. They're a lot of fun. Some of the colors are very vulgar, but that's okay. So I'm going to use this color called Sextravagant right here in the corner. And I'm going to put that on my lid as like a shimmer shade. It's just something I like to do. It's very basic. It's kind of like a mock cut crease almost. Oh. Okay. I love the pigment that these foil glitter shades give off. Some of them have some very high fallout, but that is okay. All right, just like that. And then next, I am going to take this tiny little eyeliner brush or brow brush, whatever you want to call it. Everybody uses them for something different. And I'm going to take this color called Private Jet Setter and create a liner with it. All right, just like that. I winged it out just a tiny bit. And I am going to put on some mascara and then do the other eye. The Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. It makes me look like I'm wearing falsies all the time. I love it. I think I poked myself in the eye. There we go. One eye done. I'm going to quickly do the other eye and then we will come back. Alright, so I have eye number 2 done. They look pretty good if I do say so myself. So the next step I always do is I very quickly set my face before I do anything else, before I put on any highlighter, before I put on lipstick. I just like to set it at this step right here. So I am trying out right now, I have 2 that are my favorites, but right now I'm trying out the Fix Plus setting spray from MAC in the color White Tea. These little scented ones are super awesome. My favorite are the original and the rose one. I think I have one on hand somewhere. Who knows? This room is a mess. I'm just gonna quickly set my face. I love this stuff. It makes my face look super awesome. Just quickly fan my face to try it. Okay, so now we're gonna put my little wispies back out. Okay, and do highlighter. So I use currently, I have a bunch I use, but currently I am in love with this Dandelion Twinkle from Benefit. I just have the mini one, and I love this highlighter. So I just have this little BH highlighter brush that I use. I had another one, I'm not sure where it went, but this is my favorite. I always start with my Cupid's bow, then my nose, then I finished it off with my cheekbones. I love this highlighter. I could put on like 10 pounds of it. Alright, there we go. I just want a nice like glow in the sun today. So I just took off the lip scrub. As you can see, I put on a nice lip color. I like a pink with a neutral shade. So when I took off the lip scrub, I took a little cotton round and I put my favorite cleansing water on there, which is the Deep Clean Purifying Micellar Cleansing Water 3-in-1 Gentle Cleanser from Neutrogena. I put some on a little cotton round and wiped off whatever was left on my lips. I like to take off my lip scrubs with a little bit of water just because you can lick them off because the Jeffree Star ones are vegan, but I don't like to because I have a little bit of foundation on my lips, so I just don't want to like ingest foundation. But for my lips today, I used the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Milan. It looks very muted in the bottle, which I put it on is this very beautiful pink. And in putting it on, my Cupid's bow highlight came off. So we're just going to put that back on. I do like to put it on again after I put my lipstick on, even if it doesn't come off and I don't scrub my lips. Just because it makes the lips look better. Now I am going to set my face again. Again, I want this makeup to last. I'm about to be out in the heat for about 4 hours, so I really want this makeup to last. Okay. Dry my face again, and that is the completed look. And for my hair, I have 2 Dutch braids back into little buns. That is my go-to hairstyle for Fridays, for really any event where we're allowed to have our hair. However, for cheer versus being half up, half down, or in a high ponytail, I like to either wear it down and kind of wavy, or up into braids with space buns. It works the best for me. Whatever you want to do, man. Oh, one last thing that I forgot. For you ladies that have nose piercings, how you can clean the makeup off your nose piercing so it stands out really well is you just take a tiny bit of micellar water onto a cotton round, and you pop your nose ring out, actually. There we go. This is it. This is what it looks like. It's teeny. And then I just take and I wipe off the top of my diamond with a little bit of micellar water just to make it nice and shiny. And then I just pop it back in. There we go. And there we go. Clean nose ring, finished face and hair. And thank you for watching my video. See you guys next time. Bye.